Some would claim that going to the gas station is not a cultural experience, that filling your tank with fuel is simply a mundane habitual task, and that the brain is essentially on autopilot while doing so. Yet the gas station has distinct functions, rules, and etiquette which customers follow. These are not standardized and are far from the same everywhere. There are even online guides of how to pump gas in different countries around the globe. A gas station is one of the most recognizable structures that we pass on the road. It has some kind of pump which is connected either simply to a visible barrel or to a huge tank underground. Often the pumping area is covered by a tall roof so that customers can pump while being shielded from the weather. From the road, big gas stations are often visible from far away as they have tall signs with recognizable logos. Along highways, there may also be signs indicating the distance to the nearest gas station.
A rough estimate sets the total number of gas stations worldwide to around 500,000 in more than 200 countries. A gas station is often used as a point of reference when giving directions or when making an appointment to meet someone. It is a public space, often with parking spots and located along main roads, so it's easy to find. Signs along the road and on the maps use a pictogram of a gas pump to signify the location of a gas station. This symbol for a gas station is understood everywhere in the world. When driving, it is essential to know how far the nearest gas station is and to fill gas continuously so as to not run out. Depending on the degree of uncertainty or avoidance in a culture, one may be hyper-aware of never running low on fuel or have a spare can in the trunk with a few liters. Others may not worry too much about it.
When you arrive at the gas station, you drive up to the car pump either on the left or the right side of your car, depending on where the tank is located. Sometimes you have to wait for someone to finish before you can pull up and pump. When it's your turn, you stop the car, either take the keys out or leave it in the car running. In some countries, there will be staff who pumps the gas for you, while in some places you do it yourself. You will have the choice of several different products within two main categories, petrol and diesel. Diesel has the same name in almost every country around the world. Almost all languages use a derivative of the word petrol or gasoline. Hence, gas stations terminology is quite universal, easing the process when getting gas in other countries.
Whether one pays before filling or after, it's a habit that may change between countries. In Italy, for example, it depends on whether it's yourself or if it's someone working at the gas station who's filling the car for you. If it is you, then you pay at the machine or inside the store first and then fill in the gas. In these situations, Italian would usually pay by credit card. However, if it's an employee working at the station filling the gas for you, you will pay after the filling and enter inside the store to do that, and usually the payment would occur by cash directly inside the store. In Scandinavia, instead, where there's a high level of trust in society, you usually fill first and pay afterwards. It is in fact very seldom that people drive off without paying, and the police will easily catch them if that happens.
The store has more functions than simply paying for gas. Not all gas stations have a store, but those that do host many products such as drinks, snacks, newspaper, car accessories, and so on. How people act in the store also differs from country to country. In Italy, when you enter the store, you will see that the lines are almost non-existent. People are as close as possible, which means that you have to give up for personal space to be in line. Plus, most of the time, Italians try to make up some excuses to skip the line. This expresses a high degree of individualism in the culture. If you're not accustomed to the Italian way of being in line, it can be very frustrating.
Another important role of a gas station is to provide restroom facilities. When people are on the road, they will occasionally need to use the bathroom, and here the gas station will provide for them. Generally, the use of gas station restrooms are limited only to customers. This is quite universal. Otherwise, accessing the toilet differs from countries to countries. You may have to pay to be able to use the toilet, ask the staff for a key, or you can also just go without having to do anything. In some countries, like France for example, it is etiquette to wait in line for your turn. If you know people are waiting in line, many will try to hurry up, as this is seen as polite. In some places, there will be two separate toilets which are gendered, and in some big gas stations, there will be separate restrooms reserved to and made accessible to people with disabilities. Thus, by offering several functions, filling your tank, shopping for snacks, and taking a bathroom break, the gas station offers an opportunity to hit two birds with one stone, or as Edward T. Hall would describe it, carrying out polychronic action.
By taking a slightly different and more external view, the gas station and all the vocabulary related to it has entered our vocabulary, the expression we use, and the way we speak in our daily lives. This is a testament to its importance in social interaction today. Indeed, expressions such as add fuel to the fire, which means to do or say something to further increase an already angry person or group of people. There is also a real gas, which means a thoroughly entertaining, enjoyable, or amusing experience, but also filling up your tank when you eat food or running out of gas when tired. All these expressions used by all generations show that this banal action has become more than important in our daily discussions. How people interact at the gas station reflects a great deal of the cultural values. Traits such as uncertainty avoidance to individualism become more apparent, and even during a pandemic with wide restrictions, it is possible to take part in the ritual of pumping gas.